Right, welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now, it creates an environment where artists can share and reduce the cost of admin, fundraising and production, explore new models of funding and create excellent new original work in a supportive environment. Well, that's Johannesburg's new art non-governmental organization known as Flying House, which is a group of theatre professionals who have a thirst for making change in the industry. Well, according to the founders, the organization aims to demonstrate what artists can do to agitate conversation about funding, patronage and opportunities for the youth. Now, to elaborate on all that I've just said in that intro is the founders, Tamara Gurhs and Khutjo Green. Good morning, ladies. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this organization. What is it? What inspired the establishment of this organization?
I have Tamara on.
Tamara,
you want me to answer that?
Because she really came up with the idea.
It's really in response to a particular need that we've noticed over years of working as independent freelance artists in the performing arts space. People say artists need to be entrepreneurial, they need to market themselves and all of that, which is all true. But if you find that if you're on your own and you're working on all those things, marketing, fundraising, doing your tags, directing, where's the space and the energy left over to be creative?
Right.
So it started with a group of us getting together and saying, well, we need to, if we can harness the power of the collective and just sort of consolidate those processes, and it really becomes about like sharing rehearsal space and the costs of admin and that kind of thing. Let's get together and do that. But very quickly we realized that actually we're not the only ones who are in this situation. There's a real need for this. And I've also worked as a teacher, and we see that every year we are releasing these wonderful, talented graduates into the world, but they're going into a space which, we call it an industry, but it's not necessarily a very sustainable place to make a living. And so we're really looking at how we can, I suppose, support those emerging artists and mid-career professionals, and really look at income generation opportunities for artists.
Yes. Khutjo, we speak of an industry or a creative industry, but everybody's so scattered. Everybody's always doing their own thing in this industry. How do you get this same industry to buy into an idea like this? It's already hard enough to get them to work as a collective.
But I think, and that's the beauty of Flying House, already with the kind of creatives that we have. We've got Craig Morris, we've got Athena Mazarakis, Madeline Lambert, Jenny Lee Crew, and the 8 of us, or 7 of us, have really already created like quite a buzz around us, and that's the important thing, that we become this collective, that we centralize where artists can come and list their stock. This is what we've kind of created for the launch, that we've created this trading floor, the stock market trading floor, where artists actually come and list their stock, which is their skills. So people might have people might come through at the night and not know what to give, what to list as their stock, but you could literally say, listen, I want to provide my garage space, which a lot of us artists could use as a rehearsal space. Yes. So I think that's the beauty about what we're trying to create, is that it's a centralized space that you could find everything that you need actually, without having to go look everywhere, because we're so scattered. So that's what we're really trying to do, to pull everybody together and say, guys, let's do it together, because actually collectively I think there's more we could do.
So what's going to happen at the launch? Take us through that.
Okay, so we've taken this idea of the stock exchange, and it's not a literal stock exchange in the sense that you can come and say, okay, people are going to do ventures, futures trading or whatever on a show, because currently theatre's not economically viable enough to be able to say that there'll be a return on your investment, a cash return. So what we're doing is we're playing with this idea of stock exchange. There's a lot of words that we use in the stock exchange that we use in the industry, like appreciation, interest, trust. What are all these things? So you can literally come and list your stock, like Khutjo said, but it's going to be performative, right? So it's kind of a big participatory performance based on the idea of a stock exchange. There's 4 parts to it. Yep. You list, you
value.
You value, so you could put a value on yourself, and then you test it in the marketplace. Like, should I really charge this much for my workshop or whatever? And then you make deals. And then there's a part where you cash in your dividends, and that's a surprise. That's the game. So it's actually like a big kind of live game show in a way as well.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for talking to us. I think we should be having this conversation more though. It's a arts organization titled the Performing Arts Stock Exchange, Tamara and Khutjo. They launch on Wednesday, the 27th of January. Where, by the way, there's no...
It's at Museum Africa.
Museum Africa,
yes. And
6 p.m.
And we just want to say thanks to Arts Culture Trust, who gave us a development grant to get it all going. And then we did a Thunder Fund campaign. So we are running on a shoestring, but having a blast.
All right. Guys, thank you so much. All right. Without any further...